Brian Fury, you are holding one of the most prestigious heavyweight belts in the wrestling business today. But I have to say just a few things. The way you go about your business just gets me, and it bothers me big time. Okay? It bothers me big time. I mean, when you first came to the NWA On Fire, you were setting this place on fire. You were beating everybody up. And then all of a sudden, you kind of turned the coin. You handpicked your own referee? Where did that come from? What do you got to say about that? Got anything to say about that? Are you talking to me or what? And I've seen the way that you handle Julian Starr. I've seen how you got through that match. I mean, come on, Brian. You're supposed to be an NWA Heavyweight Champion. You're supposed to be handling yourself. You don't have to stoop down to the way that you're doing stuff. I mean, it just isn't right. What do you say?
Main event time is up next, fans. You will see from the Bodyslam Wrestling Organization, Sebatian Cruz take on Preacher. NWA On Fire returns Saturday night, April 16th to the Nassau Community Center in Springvale, Maine. See the new NWA On Fire Heavyweight Champion Brian Fury, plus superstars Julian Starr, Matt Taven, DC Dillinger, their Dream Team, and making their return, Fallen Makua, the Samoan Warriors. And then on Sunday afternoon, April 17th, NWA On Fire returns to Mexico, Maine for its TV taping. Don't forget the dates, April 16th, Springvale, Maine, and April 17th, Mexico, Maine. Don't miss it, fans. NWA On Fire live. Be there!
Sebatian Cruz, the BWO champion. You know, if I recall, you took that belt from me, didn't you? And you know, everybody says, Sebatian Cruz, he has that little twinkle in his eye, that little intangible something that makes him a superstar. Well, guess what? I have seen that little twinkle in your eye. You know what it is, boy? It's doubt. And while you have doubt, I have an abundance of faith. Faith in myself, faith in a higher power, and faith in the fact that when I get in that ring with you tonight for the BWO Championship, Preacher Finneus James will win the day, and you don't have a prayer.
First, the challenger. He comes to us from the Bible Belt and weighs in at 175 pounds. Preacher Finneus James. And his opponent, he is from the Commonwealth of Puerto Rico and weighs in at 162 pounds. He is the current BWO Heavyweight Champion, Sebatian Cruz.
The Bodyslam Wrestling Organization, well represented here this week on NWA On Fire, as champion Sebatian Cruz answers the challenge of Preacher Finneus James. This one's going to be a catch-as-catch-can matchup, and conspicuous by his absence here this week is one Tommy Savoldi. After that heinous act by heavyweight champion Brian Fury, Tommy Savoldi, I hope he's going to be okay. Buddy, we're thinking about you, and I'll tell you that the disrespect just continues from champion Brian Fury. Joining me here this week for this great BWO matchup is the one and only Con Man. Great to have you here, Con Man.
You know, Brian, I have to tell you that I'm excited to be here, but I can't say I'm excited to be here under these circumstances because, Tommy Savoli, my thoughts and prayers are with you because there was no reason for Brian Fury, a gifted, athletic, NWA On Fire heavyweight champion, stooping to that level to hit a 70-some-year-old man. It's indespicable. It should be dealt with.
All right, here we go. As referee Mike Crockett trying to hold back the champion here, and Preacher Finneus James. I think Preacher wants to keep this matchup to his level.
You know, these guys have quite a history in BWO, and I'm excited to see this match. I really am excited. Sebatian Cruz, he can really go as a champion, Brian Webster.
Well, you got one of the best seats in the house for this one.
Oh, absolutely. You can't beat it right here.
All right, look at here. Some jaw-jacking, but that's not what wins your matches, ladies and gentlemen. Uh-oh, pie face. And there's a receipt by the champion. Look at that right there by Sebatian Cruz off the ropes. What a drop kick by the champion. And to the outside goes the Preacher man.
You know, Brian Webster, I have to question Preacher Finneus James there. These guys have fought many, many times. What in the world could he have to say to Sebatian Cruz that Cruz hasn't already heard?
Look out. Oh, Cruz saw that one coming, thankfully. Uh-oh. And there was a dirty shot by Preacher Finneus James. Oh, no. Right into that iron ring post.
You know,
the Preacher came to win here.
I've heard about the Preacher. He'll stoop to any level to win that belt back.
Oh, my! And a Christian tumbleweed comes crashing down on Sebatian Cruz.
Cruz took a really hard bump there. His head really hit this unforgiving wooden floor here in Mexico.
And look at those well-placed boots into the back of the champion. And I think Preacher's making a mistake here, Bob. He's jaw-jacking with the crowd. He ought to keep his mind on his business.
Yeah, I mean, he's not going to win the title right here. He has to get him in the middle of the ring.
Oh, and now unceremoniously rolling Mr. Cruz back inside the ring, where, after all, that's where the 3 count or submission takes place.
I'm going to tell you, Preacher has him where he wants him. As long as Sebatian Cruz is not doing his aerial moves and he's grounded to the mat as the Preacher has done, he is going to go nowhere.
Oh, no! He went for that suplex, and it looked like he dropped Cruz right on his head, and only a count of 2.
He's going to have to do more to beat him than that. Sebatian can go, and he's not going to just lay down.
Looks like a little frustration there. Oh, look at this now. Blatant chokehold right in front of the official. Oh, there's a shot. Man, that Preacher's got that mean look to him, doesn't he?
He absolutely does. You know, Sebatian Cruz, he's going to have to get off these ropes. He's going to have to get to his feet. He's going to have to use his aerial game, because if he stays here, it will not be long.
Preacher choking the life out of Cruz here. Oh, look out! Oh, Preacher through the ropes and to the outside. Perhaps a difference maker here.
I don't know. That should have turned the match around. Sebatian, no. What's he going to do here?
Uh-oh. Sebatian over the top rope and to the outside.
Wow. I heard Sebatian Cruz could really fly, Brian Webster.
And you're seeing it front row center here this week on NWA On Fire. Back inside the ring goes the Preacher, courtesy of Sebatian Cruz. And now it's Cruz with a quick cover, cinches the leg, but referee Crockett gets down only for a count of 1. Cruz now. Oh, there's a forearm smash. Look at that, Bob Kahn. Look at those shots right to the side of the face.
Preacher's kind of off on his feet right now. What's he going to do?
Well, the ride in comes Cruz.
There's Sebatian with that flying tactics that he has. He can move quick as a whip.
And Preacher folded in half moments ago. Oh, he is being knocked from pillar to post. Blink, and you're going to miss something here. Wow. He just used the Preacher as a springboard.
You know, as our fans are seeing, once the tempo picked up, Sebatian Cruz has this match right where he wants it.
A cover! And only a count of 2.
He hooked a leg there, Brian Webster. He did everything fundamentally right, but he just doesn't have him beat down enough.
And there's a forearm uppercut by the champion. Proudly representing Puerto Rico, proudly representing the BWO, and very happy to be a part of NWA On Fire.
Wrestling fans, you want some good music? Then you want K-Gel. How do you get the good music from K-Gel? You visit their website or NWAOnFire.com.
If you would like to host an NWA On Fire event at no upfront cost to you, all you have to do is send an email to NWAOnFire@AOL.com. Once again, that is NWAOnFire@AOL.com. NWA On Fire returns Saturday night, April 16th to the Nassau Community Center in Springvale, Maine. See the new NWA On Fire Heavyweight Champion Brian Fury, plus superstars Julian Starr, Matt Tate, and DC Dillinger, the Dream Team. And making their return, Bala and Makua, the Samoan Warriors. And then on Sunday afternoon, April 17th, NWA On Fire returns to Mexico, Maine for its TV taping. Don't forget the dates, April 16th, Springvale, Maine, and April 17th, Mexico, Maine. Don't miss it, fans. NWA On Fire Live. Be there!
And these two are definitely going to know they were in a battle come tomorrow morning.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Oh,